Is that how you spell that word? I don't know. Let me Google. Yeah, that looks right. That. Close that. Click on that. Alright. Oh, we got people on. What if anyone checks this? Boop. Cancer is terminal. It's very sad. I know. Where is you? Are they in a group call? They aren't in a group. Okay. I need to do some path building over by Mystique's. I'm gonna guess orange is yellow. Let's check out this wither farm that the person speaks of. Come on, XP bar. Oh, there they are. What is it? What in the world? Come on. We're gonna get there. It's gonna take us a while. I did not forget that we're gonna read the Old Testament today. Okay, don't worry. Still planning on doing that. Meow. I wonder what Laurie was up to. She said she built a wither skeleton farm in the Discord. I'm just like, huh? Here she is.
Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the wither skeleton farm?
This is the wither skeleton farm.
I thought you said you made one.
Oh, no. I didn't make what. I made a wither, like withers.
You made a wither rose farm.
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, you made a wither skeleton farm, but I built this one.
Yes, I built this one.
Okay. What? Did you just kill them or did they die the fall damage?
I killed it.
Okay, I was like, I thought I made this so that they didn't die the fall damage.
Yeah, it's kind of inefficient, I'll say that.
Yeah, it's not great. But you know, it's how I got all my beacons.
Why isn't it great?
I'm gonna guess that there needs to be more slabs or a second layer. Those are my two thoughts. Is maybe like we're too close, so it's canceling some of the spawn locations.
Okay.
So it needs a second layer, but I don't know otherwise.
So I'm assuming you need more rose quartz or rose.
Yeah, I got some roses. Where did you make your rose farm? Your wither rose farm?
At the end.
With that Enderman?
No.
Oh.
I'll show you.
I'm very curious.
Let's get to the end.
I still need to read my Old Testament part of the Bible today. I haven't started that. So
yeah.
After you show me this, I need to go over to the church and read that.
Nice.
I need immersion.
Isn't it right here?
Nope, it's right here.
Oh, never mind. I didn't beat you. Dagnabbit.
Yeah, Mystique's path clashes with this one. So.
I was really hoping that I was going to make it.
Don't worry.
Like, oh.
Don't worry.
Dagnabbit.
Dagum.
Dagum.
Yeet! Okay.
Good job.
Where did you make your Ender? Or your Enderman farm? Also, this is my beacon, by the way.
Nice.
So. Yeah. Okay.
Look how cool it's gonna go! Just kidding, it's not. It's in here.
Oh, you made a spot for you to kill the wither.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you built a wither rose farm. Okay.
Yes, I did.
Well, how do you farm the roses? Is that like a bucket of fish or something?
Oh, oops, I didn't mean to.
You just mass slaughtered snow golems?
Yes.
Oh, that's despicable.
Yes.
That's vicious.
Yes.
I kind of dig it.
Thank you.
And let me guess, these are the wither skull drops from the item from killing the wither, right? These are the wither heads from killing the wither?
Yeah, because I killed the wither.
Yeah, I guess I'm not spawning any more of those portals, considering you got this in and it'll delete it. Because I haven't spawned, because there needs to be 20 of them.
Oh, okay.
And we're at like 5. No. Yeah, I don't care. I don't want to kill the Ender Dragon anymore.
Well, what if I wanted Elytra?
Well, you can still take the portals.
But the portals
you just gotta
that people have.
Yeah, so far all of them already lead to directions that people have already been. We need to get one that spawns on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't care.
I care.
Well, we'll cover that when we get to it, I guess.
All right, just let me know. Do you like this? Isn't this funny? Isn't this funny?
It's because these are wither heads, not wither skeleton heads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I pulled that prank on
Wait.
What's her name? I pulled that prank on Moonlaloon. I went up to her base and I built the wither and I put the 3 heads on it, but I did the wither heads and not the wither skeleton heads, and it scared her so bad. It was such a good debate too, because it looks like almost identical.
It does.
It's very deceiving, and I thought it was just the funniest thing.
I have the charged ones, like the ones where
the blue ones? Yeah, I have some too. I've killed let me check actually. Statistics, mobs.
I only killed 4.
How many withers have I killed? I've killed 13 withers.
Sheesh.
Yeah, with that sucky farm.
Dang. Yeah, I'm gonna be AFKing over there.
With like an auto clicker or something?
What? No.
Oh, you're just gonna sit there for a long time while watching YouTube on the second monitor? Okay. You want to join me for my Bible in a year, or do you want to go back to AFKing the farm? I don't care either way. Honestly, the Bible in a year's taken... Oh, dude, I got so much reading today.
Yeah, you have fun with that. I don't have very good attention span.
Neither do I. This whole time... today, I went to church service, and the whole time I was thinking about random different Minecraft things and life things.
Real, though. Real.
Yeah, it's hard.
It do be pretty hard.
You want to see a magic trick?
Yeah.
I disappeared, chat. I vanished. Van. Hi, Woodshed. Or Whooshed, I guess. Now that someone has pointed it out that it's not Woodshed. You should change your name to Woodshed, though. It would be funny. Cancer. Okay. I got a job interview tomorrow. January 3rd of the Bible in the year. Yeah, we're falling a little bit behind. Genesis 5:1 through 7:24. This is the book of the genealogy of Adam in the day that God created man. He created him in the likeness of God. He created them male and female, and blessed them and called them mankind in the day they were created. And Adam lived to be 130 years and begot a son in his own likeness after his image, and named him Seth. After he begot Seth, the day of Adam's were 800 years, and he had sons and daughters. So all the days Adam's lived were 930 years, and he died. Seth lived to 105 years and begot Enosh, and after he begot Enosh, Seth lived another 870 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. Enosh lived 90 years and begot Canaan, and after he begot Canaan, Enosh lived to 815 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. Canaan lived to be 70 years and begot Mahala. I don't know how to pronounce that. After he begot Mahalalel, Canaan lived to be 840 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Mahalalel lived 65 years and begot Jared. After he begot Jared, Mahalalel lived 830 years and begot sons and daughters. So all the days of Mahalalel were 895 years, and he died. Okay, I'm not making fun of the person, but the name is spelled Mahalalel. Okay? The guy's name is just like Mahalalel. Mahalalel. Enoch lived 65 years and begot Methuselah. After he begot Methuselah, Enoch walked with God 300 years and had sons and daughters. And so all the days of Enoch were 565 years. Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Methuselah lived 187 years and begot Lamech. After he begot Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years, had sons and daughters, and all the years were 969. 69! Sorry. Years and died. Lamech lived 182, had a son, and called the son Noah. This will be the one who will comfort us concerning our work and the toils of our hands, because of the ground which the Lord had cursed. After he begot Noah, Lamech lived 595 years and had sons and daughters. So all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Now it came to pass when... Now it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, that the daughters were born of them, and that the sons of God saw the daughters and men of men, and that they were beautiful, and took wives for themselves, whom they called chosen. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not strive with man forever, for he is indeed flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants on the earth in those days, and also afterwards, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bore children to them, whose were the mighty men who were of old, men of renown. Then the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intent of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And the Lord was sorry that he had made man on the earth, and he was grieved in his heart. So the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, creeping thing of the earth and the air, and I am sorry that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. In this genealogy of Noah, Noah was just a man perfect in his generations. Noah walked with God, and Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupted before God, and the earth was filled with violence. So God looked upon the earth, and it was indeed corrupt, for all the flesh had corrupted their ways on the earth. And God said to Noah, The end of all flesh has come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And begot, I will destroy them with the earth. Make yourself an ark of gopher wood. Make rooms in the ark, and cover it on the insides and outsides with pitch. This is how you shall make it. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, and its width 50 cubits, and its height 30 cubits. You shall make a window for the ark, and you shall finish it to a cubit from above, and set the door of the ark on its side. You shall make it with 1 lower, second, and third decks. And behold, I myself will bring the flood waters on the earth to destroy from under heavens all flesh, which is the breath of life. Everything that is on the earth shall die, but I will establish my covenant with you, and you shall go into the ark, you, your sons, your wife, your sons' wives with you, and of every living thing of all flesh you shall bring 2 of every sort into the ark to keep them alive with you. They shall be male and female, one of the birds after their kind, and one of the animals after their kind, and one after every creeping thing of the earth after its own kind, and 2 of every kind will come to you to keep them alive. And you shall take for yourself all food that is eaten, and you shall gather it to yourself, and it shall be food for you and them. Thus Noah did accordingly, and to all that God commanded him, so he did. Then the Lord said to Noah, come into the ark, you have all your household, because I have seen that you are righteous before me in this generation. You shall take with you 7 each of every clean animal, and male and his female 2 of each animal that are unclean. A male and his female, also 7 of each bird of the air, male and female, to keep species alive on the face of the earth. For after 7 more days I will cause it to rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and I will destroy the face of the earth and all living things that I have made. And Noah did according to all the things that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters were on the earth. So Noah with his sons and his wife and his sons' wives went into the ark because of the waters of the flood, of clean animals and animals that are unclean, of birds and everything that creeps on the earth. 2 by 2 they went into the ark to Noah, male and female, as God had commanded Noah. It came to pass that after 7 days that the waters of the flood were on the earth in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month of the 17th day of the month. On that the day all the fountains of the great deep were broken up, and the windows of... It's raining again. The heavens were open, and the rains were on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. On the very same day Noah and his sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of the sons were with them, entered the ark. And then every beast of its kind, all cattle and of their kind, every creeping thing that creeps on the earth after its kind, every bird after its kind, and every bird of every sort. And they went into the ark, and to Noah 2 by 2 of all the flesh, in which is the breath of life. So those that entered, male and female of all flesh, went as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. Now the flood was on the earth 40 days, and the waters increased and lifted high above the ark and rose above the earth, that the waters prevailed and greatly increased on the earth, and that the ark moved on the surface of the waters, and that the waters prevailed exceedingly on the earth, and all high hill under the whole heavens were covered. The waters prevailed 15 cubits upward, and the mountains... 15 cubits upward, and the mountains were covered, and all flesh died that moved on the earth, birds and cattle and beasts and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, and every man. All in those nostrils was the breath of life, in all those nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life. All that was on the dry land died, so he destroyed all living things which were on the face of the ground, both man and cattle, creeping thing and bird of the air They were all destroyed from the earth. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive, and the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. That's long. We're slowly getting through my Bible in a year. The Bible. Okay. I think I need to go get a whole bunch of different... I think I need to go get my wood chests. Wait. So I don't think I need to leave these here anymore, right? Yeah, I don't need these here anymore. need to leave that. Don't even really need to leave this, but I'm going to because I still have to do some stuff up there. I don't need any more wood, dirt. Yeah, I'm good. I need to take these, though. So today, the plan is to... Oh, that's fortunate. So I don't want to have my silky pickaxe out. Yesterday night, I worked on my squid farm. So the squid farm has been increased. We're going to work on the paths between Misty's place and Spawn a little bit and get some stuff going around there. So, in order to do that, I need to bam, 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 bam. Wait, that's... I don't need the one of sticks. The 6 could stay. Oops. These can stay. I need that. What about in here? Whoops. Actually, now that I think about it, I actually want to keep all this over there. So that. There's my oak logs in that. And now my spruce is underneath me. So let's grab the spruce. Put the spruce in here. Put that there. Yep, that all looks good. Okay, so if I'm going to build more bridges, I need a little bit of oak, which I'm going to chop down a whole bunch of oak trees. I need fences, and I got a good little bit of fences. I might need more. For some reason, my brain said that dog was a creeper, and it tripped me up pretty bad. So I do need sticks, and I do need a little bit of oak. So we're going to grab 16. Bam. Boop, 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 boop. Pow, bang. Bop, 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 bop. And I need to make sure to have a little bit of lanterns on me. Don't need that. We're going to put you away. You're coming with me. These are coming with me. You're coming with me. Is it night in game? Can I sleep? I don't think it's night. Nope. Okay. You're... Alright, please. Hand-eye coordination. There we go. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the path curve around Jason's place on the shore. And then, I really want to make a joke. I'm not going to. And then once I curve it around Jason's place, because I think I'm going to just make the path go straight, because Jason's path is leading toward Misty's and vice versa. I think I'm going to make, instead of it going through Misty's place, if people want to, they can go around Misty's place. And then Misty can hook up her place to the highway in whatever facet she seems or deems necessary. I think that's the best bet. I think that's the one that makes the most amount of sense. I also have it set up so, like, technically we could go around that way. But I might put up, like, a little village there or something. So I don't really want to do anything over there. I kind of want to just leave it as is. This whole island I lit up yesterday after, or off stream. So that's cool. Got some spruce over here. I don't know if I want to build... I could just basically replicate this bridge and build it again with what I have on me. But what I think I'm going to do... So this whole mountain's going to be torn down pretty low. That's what I'm going to work on first. What is that? That's lava. Okay. So what I'm going to do is there's Misty's place. Here's this place. So I'm going to shred this. So that's going to be come down. This all is going to be flattened. We're going to have a bridge to there. And everything's going to be all hunky-dory. Bob's your uncle. So... let's just start going. Which one of these is my empty one? Okay, that's my empty shoulder. So let's put all my stuff that I need to keep in there. There we go. Do. But how are you guys doing? I got a job interview tomorrow. I got a phone call today, and they said they have a job interview planned for me tomorrow. Ooh, I could do something different with this area. Kind of like the idea of, now that I think about it. So I think I'm going to go with that other idea. Now that it is wonderfully graced my brain cells. I kind of feel bad if Jason wanted all this oak, but at the same time, it needs to go bye-bye. I need to put that shulker box away. That shulker's for a different project. Just leaving it on me. Okay, here. Bam. Hand-eye coordination is just atrocious, as always. Let's go. Holy, my brain is not here. There's more than one? Oh, gee, great. Dang nabbit. Here, we'll just put it here then. There's 4? Okay. There we go. And because I know this is already going to be an issue, I'm just going to go to the other side of this and light it up. So we're going to go here and go bam. Not even going to mess with that strip. So there's a bridge over there, so I'm going to build a little bridge over here somewhere. And I think I want to cut down this tree, and then this should be the last tree I have to cut down. Except for if I want some spruce logs. Holy, it's a thunderstorm. You don't see those in Minecraft very often. So we're going to torch this, because I don't want any creepers coming up on me. This whole section I'm going to tear down in a moment. We're going to leave this, I think. Okay. So the plan is, hear me out. We have this natural kind of shape. So I'm going to commit to the shape. Just going to go with the flow of the shape. Just like that. Dang it. Man, I really wish I brought that cracked stuff now. That would be getting so much nicer if I had it. But it doesn't matter. We're going to just tear all of this down. This has to be leveled now. Just like that. That looks good. Yippee! This is the stuff that I typically do off stream lately. But, you know, I'm going to be streaming it because I want to make sure you guys... Because there was like all of December, basically. I just didn't stream. I just gamed by myself. I was kind of depressed. I'm still a little depressed, but I got an interview tomorrow. So, you know, things are looking kind of up. No longer will I be a jobless boom. I think this is the right one. Yep. So now, this whole thing's gonna be torn down. I don't want to leave this because even though it looks kind of funky, I think it makes it more natural feeling. I leave it. Leave this. Yeah, that looks decent. See that creeper? Aw, man. That's not great. I don't have a lot of inventory room left. Hi, Golden Sunrose. First time you've ever typed in my chat. You know that, right? That right there was the first time you ever sent me a message. You're already doing better than Zaf. You like how I just lay in the Zaf with like the most tiniest of grievances. It's because he doesn't love me. Not like I love him. He doesn't understand my bromance for him. I love that part of me feels bad that it genuinely makes him like unsettled, but the other part of it's like, okay, well, I find it kind of funny. How are you? I got a job interview coming up tomorrow, so yeah, that's good. Let's go like this. I don't know if this is how he wants it, but this is how I'm setting it up. So, Elbozo, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna do this one, this. I'm gonna need that, and that, and that. Are we praying you get the job? I'm gonna need it, man. I've been jobless for so long, like a lot. I did not realize how much of my self-worth did I tie to me being employed, like subconsciously. Not like, oh, I'm worthless because I don't have a job, but like the motivation to like live life was heavily tied to a job, and I did not realize how heavily it was. Holy. I know it's thundering. Stop it, game. You're stinky. Boop, boop, boop. I was like, I thought I torched this area so no creepers will be right on me, but at the same time, I don't want to play no games. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You know what I mean? Hug. I don't have a hug command. I should probably get one. A lot of those, like, sillier, fun commands I don't actually have. A lot of those commands that people like to do, like !hug or lurk. I don't have those. You freaking little... Please be careful? With what? Like in real life? What did I say that warrants that response is what I'm trying to figure out now. Bam, bam. Pow, pow. Boop is a good one. I should have a boop. I like booping too. No, in the game? Okay, okay. That makes more sense. It's like, what did I say that would warrant that in real life? Okay, there's that. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here. Like that, and then bam. Look at that. Do I have any rhyme or reason to how I'm placing these? No, I do not. I just kind of am. Missed. Oh, it stopped raining. Yippee. What am I building? This is just supposed to be like a little bit of a path. And then we're gonna go, I think, like this. That looks decent. Honestly, I don't really care. This isn't really my area. So I'm just setting up something temporarily that'll look decent. I see. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a retaining wall because there's like the mountain on the other side. So, you know, a little retaining wall, and then we'll have a little path going this way. That's Misty's place. I'll put a little bridge right here that goes across, and then we're going to go that way with the terrain. So, what I need to do now is, what is in here that I can maximize? Where's my, this is it, right? Yes. I don't have any more spruce slabs. So, we're not making any more, well, I could put in, no, because I want to have that to put on it. So, we're not going to do that. On this, we're going to stack that together. What am I going to do? Okay, we're going to go with this over here. We're going to go with a very, very simple bridge design that I've been doing. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Go here. Swim across to here. Yo, good plans. I love building Minecraft. I have a really cute cottage theme saved on my phone. Hee hee. Hee hee. XD. Woo woo. Aww. Zaf has infected me. That's alright. You guys can end me now. I've been infected by the wild Zaphane Miku. I hate that I did that. You guys don't understand how much pain that little uwu just caused me internally. I'd rather suffer internal bleeding than do that again. Holy. Zaf's getting to me. He's like a great infection that you can't deny. Can't hide from. Oh, there we go. I found out that this is just a really simple bridge design, and it's not like, it doesn't look nice, but it doesn't look awful. And that's the most important part. When you're building like a lot of bridges and you don't have the time to like go super hyper detailed, the most important thing is just to make sure that it doesn't look terrible. You know, if people aren't going to see it all the time, you just need, mediocrity works. Ideally, I would make this go up one more block, but I don't really feel like trying to come up with a design that looks good with one more block that isn't stone. Because I could do like a cobbled archway, but this is decent enough for the girls I go out with. So one of my church members always tells me. He doesn't go out with women anymore. He's married. I feel so bad for him. Exactly, understandable. What? Oh, hi, Elsbeth. What, have you never heard that phrase before? Good enough for the ladies I go out with? Okay, so I need a path that goes... So he does stone bricks? No. Well, now you have. So I don't know how he wants to make this wrap around or connect. Guess I should just shave this side down, maybe? And go like this. That looks terrible, but don't really care, not my yard. Such a terrible mentality, I'll be honest, but at the same time, I'm just trying to get everything hooked up. I can come back later and beautify it on a future day. But I just want to make sure that it is all hooked up together. So that's my only goal for today, is make sure that everything is connected. I'm doing good. I've just been lurking in streams since I ended mine. And there was much rejoicing. Sorry. That quote from what was it? What is that movie? And then they ate his merry men, and there was much rejoicing. Monty Python and the Holy Grail came to mind. And they're talking about eating brave Sir Robin's men. Brave, 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 brave Sir Robin. And then I'm going to make this go straight. So all of that's going to turn to dirt, and then that side's going to be stone. Yeah, I think I caught up on everything in chat. Now we're going to go like this, just to make sure that doesn't look super scuffed. There we go. Pick up the dirt. I'll mix cracked stones in to the walls and maybe, you know, texture it and design it a little bit better in a future day. But for now, I just want to get this thing going. Because I'm tired that all these bases aren't connected. Well, we have the Nether Highway, but a lot of people don't like the Nether Highway that much. So this was my solution for the people that are afraid of the Nether. Nice getting to lurk. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm about to go lurk and go to sleep myself. You two have a wonderful, amazing day. Thank you. Yeah, people think that the Nether Highway is dangerous and scary. At least that's what people said in the past. I don't know if anyone that's currently on the SMP, because that person quit. But also, it makes the world feel more lived in, so it's whatever. But it's all blocked off. Thank you. Thank you for understanding my strife and pains. Okay, so everything's gonna go like 3 out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope, we're gonna have to go 4. In some spots. You know what? I'll replace these because I don't care about how thick the path is. Just want there to be a path for now. So we're gonna go with a bit of a thinner path for the start. But also, it's kind of nice having the whole overworld hooked up, because then people can take horses, or at least they can follow the paths when they're doing Happy Gas or Elytras or something. So I think it's fun. It's immersion or something. There we go. Also, I already wanted to do this at some point, so now I just don't have a reason to procrastinate it, basically. Boop. I didn't bring any more stone bricks, so that's a thing. Really? Okay, I do have room for that stair in here. I can put you in there. Gotta condense my inventory. This is all... Can I put more gravel in here? I can, look at that. Okay. I have cobblestone in there, but not stone. I'm not gonna take any from Archer, because I don't know what he's working on. If he's gonna need it. So if I get more stone over here, I'll move it over to here. Yeah, that looks fine. Here, I need to actually replace this, that, and that. That looks like it's going to be a better curve now. The curvature. And then I need the path from here to go this way. And so now what I need to do is basically figure out how I'm going to make it snake through here. And what I'm going to do with it. So, let's see where's the other side of the path. Because I could make it follow the whole entire shore. Which might be what I do. Where's the other part of the path? Oh yes, my favorite femboy. Zafane Miku isn't here. Are you talking about me? Oh, why, thank you, honey. I love you too. Mwah. How's Momo doing? You stay more up to date with Momo than I do. She's good? Good. I heard she found a boyfriend. Good to know that she doesn't like me. Oh, missing out on another one. It's fine. I don't want a PK anyways. It's player killers. Or pastor's kid. That's what I meant. Wrong PK. Wrong PK. I want BK. Burger King. Who needs women when you can have the king? Am I right? She's a Valorant now with him? Ew. Couple streams? For real? They do couple streams? That's gross. Or does she just play Valorant? I don't know if you meant that as in she now plays Valorant or she just couple streams with him. I don't know. My crush is a pastor's daughter. That's rough, buddy. Sorry for your loss. I know this is a very hard, trying time. And I'm going to do my best to help you through this, but sorry for your loss. Lol. No. Oh. You know what? I'm going to do that. Take that. And then just go. Oh, get that back. Shh. It's sealed now. You guys didn't see that forbidden technique. Okay. Cole, what? As soon as you said that to me, I instantly looked over my Discord to see if I had any notifications that I missed something. I already got a strategy. You got a strategy for the PK. Okay, okay. Which way do I want to make this thing snake? I might just want it, you know, the snake this way and then go that way. So I might come down through here and then just go straight this way. I gotta go find it and... What? Go find it and plug it the right way? Oh! The hole. That's what you meant. I genuinely was confused there for a moment. I was like, thinking, I was like, what, huh? Me? My brain was actually like trying to unlock critical thinking right there. It was pretty bad. Is that what you feel like, Leona?
What?
You have a hard time doing critical thinking. You're just like, what was that? Oh, brain thinky. Come on, worky, worky.
Yep.
It doesn't like to do the overtimes. This is the swarm mechanic they added. Zombies now swarm in Minecraft. Ah! That one had a sword. Cole's talking to his second personality. Did you not hear that? That's my brother's wife. Trust me, if I had a certain personality, it wouldn't be a woman. Okay, I'm not a femboy yet. There's so much over here. That's Reaper. I assume you did a very good female impression. Why? Because I'm a borderline femboy? Is that why? I'm just gonna let you know, I haven't committed to that life yet, okay? We're getting there. It's tempting. But we're not there yet. Okay. I don't have any more coal on me. He's talking to the voices in his head. At least they're mine. I hear voices in my head and they speak Russian. What is that? Why are you swinging an axe? Who gave Mikey an axe? No. People should not be giving Mikey weapons. He's gonna cut off a finger or something. It's actually a hammer? Is that like a bonking hammer? Yeah, it says Velda bonk. Oh, isn't that like the AI turtle girl? Nope, not that one. Oh, evil. Toodle? It's a hammer you can wield with one hand. Mikey, I like to think you're strong, but I don't think you're that strong. Okay? Not with that big of a hammer. Okay. So, this path is going to come through like this. Yeah, I thought it... Ooh. Do not think about that flick of the wrist. That was just atrocious right there. There we go. We're gonna just need to trim that a little bit. There we go. Much better. Yes, much better. Much better. Grab that stick. Let me grab this. Just sorry, Mikey, but I like VTubers made by man. Hole into ground. You can't stop me. The power with this one has become too strong. I at least torched it up, okay? You can't get too mad. I at least put torches down there. Okay? So this path is going to come... We're just going to go with a one wide diagonal for now, just so I have a vague idea of which path I'm going to make it go down. Here we go. It's gonna go like this, and then this way. This is not a finalized path. This is a rough sketch, okay? That's all that this is supposed to be doing, is a rough sketch, okay? I plan on making it slightly better. How much better? Not much better, but better. Okay, there we go. Actually, I can make more inventory room by doing that. Huzzah! You can have a seed. Are you just spamming emotes now, Mikey, of the AI girl? Isn't it kind of weird that, like, the one thing that you kind of thought wouldn't be replaced is, like, comedians and, like, personalities. And now a guy's literally making, like, an AI daughter because... I don't know. I personally find it kind of weird. But, you know, you got no game. Plan B. Make a child. I guess. Now, the means of production might be a little odd, but, yeah. You know what? You have fed a seed to a chicken, you are now forgiven. It's not just an AI. It's not just an AI. It's a computer. Like... Oh, gosh. She was handmade to play games. I don't know what game. I have an idea, but I won't say. Mikey's over here like, how was Vivaldi made? I was like, well, when a mommy AI and a daddy AI love each other very much... Okay, we're gonna put that away, pick this up, then there, and now we're gonna go grab this. Because this area needs to be torched up more. Oh, there was a beehive right there. Just place more torches over here. You want to know something? Mystique has lived over here since like day 1, and this whole area hasn't been torch spammed. I have placed the vast majority of torches on this server. You know what? I'm not going to fill those holes. Mikey redeemed first. Wow. You're like the 3rd person to redeem that. Yeah, no one ever redeems it. That's the first thing I do. I checked. Who was it? I think I was watching Armor of Faith, and I joined in like a half an hour late, and no one had redeemed 3rd. It's like, all right, I'll take it. Boop. Making her bone meal. Why is my frame rates dropping? I think it's because I'm using Bobby and streaming. I wish I had more RAM. I don't have enough dedicated WAM for my dedicated Minecraft server. Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to, buckaroo. Boop. 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 24 golden carrots. I actually have a lot of cooked chicken, too. Okay, so I think the path is going to come around to here, so I want to knock down this tree, I want to leave this one, I want to tear everything else down, but I'll leave that guy. I think that guy's in a nice spot. Makes it feel more lived in. The world being, that is. You know what? I actually have a greater idea, since I'm going to need to knock down Lois. Just, What? I'm reading. Fixem is working on a Java Minecraft server. He's ready. He's just getting a power cable for his server computer. I might be getting a job here soon, and then the Crisis MP is going to have a community server. Rumor has it he's going to make me a mod. Cool. Remember when Momo made me a mod and then realized she didn't like me very much? Ah, the good old days. Still a little tilted about that. Not super tilted, but a little bit. You had... Brother. No. I'm gonna hard disagree with you on that one. No, I did not have the unmodding coming. Well, okay, well, it's kind of. She shouldn't have made me a mod in the first place. She had like 2 messages with me and it was like, you're now my mod. How many warnings did she give you? She made me a mod and it was, honestly, it was all her friend. I blame her best friend. Her best friend just did not like me. Because Momo never complained to me directly unless her friend complained first. It was so annoying. And then, you know, as a gesture of goodwill, I go, Momo, I'm starting up a Christian SMP. You want to play? She goes, yes, I would love that. Have you guys seen her play it recently? I haven't. Femboy Twink 778. Yeah, her mod started calling me Femboy Twink 778. And then was like, why are you mad? And it's like, okay, well. Okay, woman. Woman moment. Her friend did not like me at all. And it was so annoying. But it's whatever. We talk about you like ghost stories? That's fantastic. That's exactly what I want. I want to be a blight upon that Discord. Also, her friend purging every single message that me and her ever had in her Discord is crazy. The women in the Christian content creator sphere sometimes scare me with their mental spot. Well, I don't think her friend was a Christian content creator or is a Christian, but so her friend did not like me. Sad face? Yeah. Don't worry, Elsbeth. You're one of the greatest ones. One of the gooters. But no, for a little bit of context, Momo made me a mod, and it seemed like she was, like, interested in me, and I thought she liked me. So then, like, I started, like, trying to go even further beyond for her, and then her friend just hated me every time I made, like, a minor mistake, or there was, like, a bit of, like, a technical difficulty. Because, like, how I mod and how Momo wants modded was very different, and still is. And so Momo just didn't like my modding or how I acted. And so it's like, well, why make me a mod when you barely even know me? Like, me and Momo had like 3 messages between each other. You've told me? Oh. Yep. I don't know, like, I don't know if she just didn't realize that she was or what. And also, like, she's not been very active on the server, so if she doesn't play in the next, like, month, I'm gonna have to remove her from inactivity so that I don't have to, like, plan things around her or keep on inviting her to things and then just getting ignored. She goes, yeah, I would love to be a part of this thing. And a lot of people are like that. A lot of people are like, yeah, I'd love to be a part of the Crisis MP. I invite them and then they play, like, twice. It's like, well, why'd you say yes? It's frustrating. So frustrating. It's my first world problems, okay? And I get to choose how they're bothering me. Okay. Bam, bam. I feel like I'm not... This isn't torched up enough over here, but it's getting there. Okay, so we have this path that goes over to here. Goes around. Down there. So let's start sketching it. Yes, now Momo has made it where you have to be in the server for at least 3 months before she considers making you a mod. Good, learn from her mistake with me. That's good that she's learning. It's very good. But no, a lot of the people, that's something that, let me backtrack a bit.
it does bother me how many people said, yeah, I'd love to play on the SMP. I'll play every single day. And I'm like, well, that's first off a lie. No one's going to play on this every single day. I barely even play this almost every single day. I love Minecraft. But then, like, they just, like, quit after, like, 2 weeks and then don't tell me anything. Like, Momo logged in, I think, 3 times. Every time I ask her, like, hey, when are you playing next? She goes, oh, I'll be playing soon. And then just nothing. Radio silence. There's a lot of things I can tolerate. Being flaky, not one of them. That is not something that I have a lot of patience for. It's flaky people. Funniest thing is I think Fixum's Realm got like 3 streams. Yeah. Clearly she hates me. But if she hated me, why would she even say yes in the first place? That's the part that baffles me. Is like, who says yes to committing to something and then not commit to it? Like, who, like, I guess it's just something I never have done in the past. That one is not the one I want. I want this one. So it's just not something that I think like other people are going to do to me, and that's maybe why it bothers me. I don't know. A lot of people, yeah. Like, I don't know. I get being like late. Late's one thing, but completely just flaking out's like another. I'd rather have you late than never, but some of these people are just straight up never. And when you ask, oh, don't worry, I'll be there in like a few days, and it's like, okay, well. That's why we now have the bylaws, so I can remove her without it seeming like I just have something petty against her. It's just literally like, I need you guys to be active. Oh, I have so many inactive members. It's like, why would I plan around you guys? I'm just not going to participate. Is this full? Yeah, more or less. I need to go toss all this leaf litter in for bone meal. Ads, bummer. Oh yeah, torches? Nope, there we go. Okay. Pop my back. Ooh wee. Snap, crackle, pop like a Rice Krispie treat. Well, the mama dog came into my room. What the mama dog doing? Chicken. Aw, that would have been crazy. Okay. How are your guys' days going? The whole reason why I went over there was for the leaf litter, and I forgot the one reason I went over there. Holy. Maybe add some mods to the server to add some new content for the game. I'm just saying. Okay. First off, you just hate Minecraft then. Okay, there's nothing wrong with vanilla Minecraft. I made it very clear that it was vanilla, and if people wanted a modded season, I also said we could do a modded season. But season 1, for now, is going to be vanilla. And also, we have people, if people wanted mods, they could come talk to me, and we can add mods and plugins. The problem is everyone's got to agree. It's got to be 100% on any mod we add, because everyone has to download it. Every single person agrees to proximity, we have proximity. Plugins are a little different. That's just a simple majority vote. As long as it's not something super game-changing. We have bureaucracy. Look at Java. It's poorly optimized. Dude, I'm using a mod that lets me have 32 chunks of render, and I'm still keeping about 200 frames while streaming on 16 gigabytes of RAM. And, also, Bedrock's also poorly optimized and broken. Like, I'm constantly seeing people say fix Bedrock. So that's just a bad take. Like, I do not have a high-end computer. I have a 2060 Super. I don't have a crazy CPU. I don't have a ton of RAM. I'm running 32 chunks of render. Like, look at how far I can see. I can see that. Spawns over there. I can see those mountains way over there. I can almost see my base. Like, I think that mountaintop's like, pretty close to my base. I think my base is just, like, right over there. Bedrock was fixed 3 months ago. I'm still seeing comments saying fix Bedrock, dude. Like, 2 days ago. Optimization mods? Yeah. Optimization mods are crazy good. You want to know something about Bedrock that you can't do? You can't mod it. It is extremely hard to mod Bedrock. And Bedrock, it actually costs money to download mods. You gotta buy them off the workshop. It's just not good. You can, though. It's just not the same. And also, the only people that claim they love Bedrock are, like, the strangest of peoples. It's like, why would you have an appetizer when you can have a 4-course meal? Like, come on, guys. Okay, we're gonna go this way. No PC? Sounds like a skill issue. Sounds like you're complaining that it's Java, or not Bedrock, not because Bedrock is better, but because Bedrock is cross-platform, which comes with a ton of different issues. Try and make it look a little nicer over here. So this is the one with a 2060 Super. It's a Super, first off. Secondly, I don't see you with a computer, Mikey. Not a good one, at least. Or even a decent one. Okay, this is the pot calling the kettle black. Okay, Mikey? Just learn your place, sir. You come into here on the day of my daughter's wedding, and you tell me you got a laptop that can run Minecraft at 60 FPS? That's bad. That's not a flex, bro. That's a cry emoji. That's tears. I'm running at 200. Okay, well, it looks like 160 sometimes. And I'm able to see a Mushroom Island. That's 1,000 blocks away. More than 1,000. Maybe, even, probably. Okay. Let's clear up this little strip. On a 9-year-old laptop, that's pretty good. On a 9-year-old laptop, dude, that thing's only got like 2 weeks left in it. Then its warranty's gonna expire and it's just not gonna work anymore. Yeah, I'd rather have it be... That's my 3 wide path. It's gonna go straight down the middle like this, go down like that, and then go straight over there. Warranty's been expired, bro. I'm a self-taught technician. That's actually pretty dope. I'll give you that. That's a pretty good skill to have. I'm gonna smooth out this little area a little bit because it doesn't look that great. Bam. Did you know Fixum's a mod in the community Discord? Oh, isn't that crazy? Isn't that cray cray, girlfriend? Why did I start saying cray cray? I've never said that in my life, and then like a week or two ago, I picked it up unironically, and now I am in pain. I blame Zafane Miku. There we go. Yes, you know Fixum's a mod. I know he's one of my bestest mods. Okay, all of this is full, I think, right? Yeah, I can do some work over here with this. Kind of make a little bit more room. Just do a little bit of patchwork, make everything look nicer. That's good enough for over here. But I'm an admin in a server. Your own server doesn't count, Mikey. Neither does your mom's. Okay? That was... I said that and then it like took me a moment. I was like, was that a little too far? Is that a little too messed up? VOD cool. You know who else is pretty cool? Your mom. It's very cool. Okay, I'm gonna come back for that. I'm gonna go put all this stuff in that other thing. I'm gonna place some more torches. We're slowly smoothing out the terrain and fixing in some of these holes. A good friend of mine's server. Ah. I need to go actually over here more. My nose is itchy. But how's everyone's evenings going? Is anyone doing good? Also, someone followed me after I ended stream yesterday. So I gotta thank that person today. Remind me to do that, chat. I'm having a little bit of frame rate droppage, so I think what I'm going to do is options, video settings. We're going to set the render chunks to 30. Because that's a huge load off my computer. Just 2 chunks in every single direction is going to be pretty good. Job interview tomorrow. I took a nap today. Snuggled my dogs today. Didn't get murdered. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. He could not know, perchance. But, still, pretty good. Ark place, 72 chunk render distance. Who's Ark? Like Arkham Asylum? Oh! Props Ark. This PC low-key beefy. Yeah. You know, I would have a beefier computer if I didn't get fired from my prior job. But with the new job coming up, I'll do a bit of reinvesting into my computer after I get stabilized, like probably around my birthday. Unless something breaks. Looks pretty decent, and then I'll do slabs here. Let's go slab, slab, slab. That looks decent. Go flip patties and make danks, bro. I applied for Burger King and I got nothing back. It's just my state, dude. It's cooked. It's because it's California with Governor Newsom. Typically, I don't like degrading people by insulting their names, but for him, I'd make an exception. It was a sheep. I thought that was something else that made that sound. I was like, ah! There's a creeper. Aw, man. It's like that. I bet he jumps at the word job. Newscom? He sucks at his job, I can tell you that much. Besides, I'm keeping myself busy. I do odd jobs. Purple guy? Who? Asked. Sorry, that was... Wonder who said that. Ooh. Huh? And he's like, no, you didn't. Girlfriend. There. I'm gonna crash. Poor Mikey. He didn't stand a chance. He was doomed to fall by his own hubris. Ubaru. Like that. You guys don't see what I'm doing? There is a pattern to my madness, trust. There we go, and now I can go back with theirs. That's not what I meant to do, but that actually kind of looks decent. So we're gonna go with that. There's not a single two blocks connecting vertically or horizontally, only diagonally. And if you do that, then you get this nice pattern. And it's pretty randomized. And then every once in a while, if you're like feeling like something's getting a little too samey, you can mix in a couple of tough blocks. And the reason for mixing in the tough is that it gives you a slightly different color and pattern variation. So it's not so 3 colors. And also with the tough, you don't want the same two. You don't want too tough and anything like this. You want the tough to be pretty scarce. It's a pretty dark gray. I like that you're just spamming emotes in my mic, or in my chat, Mikey. It makes me feel loved. At least someone stays through the madness, the guilt, and the shame. It means so much to me. Anyways, so we're making a path. I feel like I should disclose this right now before I forget. I don't hate Momo. I just find it very annoying that she doesn't show up very often. Just in case if someone like clips this out of context, and I can say later on in that I said I don't hate Momo. Pro tip: if you try to think like Cole, you will get the same results by looking at the big king in yellow. The king in yellow, dude, hits with the obscure reference. Mad props. The king in yellow. You know, I actually referenced the king in yellow in my story that I'm writing. It's in my Discord underneath storyboard. It's a very scuffed storyboard. It's not anywhere close to being finished, but I do reference the king in yellow in that story. So let's just grab all of it. Mikey over here trying to be a little literacy expert, referencing things that most people don't even know of. Oh, Mikey. Trying to show off how large his brain is over the top of the other young Padawans. They only wish they could be as fly as Mikey. Very large, your brain? Yes, it is, Mikey. I was about to be like, that's a good boy, Mikey. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And then I was like, that might be a little too degrading. And not silly enough. Oh, it's becoming day. So large that I've done research to make the best bang for my buck PC. Not so bad. With a bit of scuff. Yeah. A little bit of scuff goes a long way, bro. How is this looking so far, chat? I think it's looking pretty decent. So my house is now connected via road. I still need to put some stone in there. Some stuff, and then it'll come up to here and then go to there. And I like using the bridges for changing the technique. So this whole section is going to be stone floors with maybe some crackstone and stuff, and then it'll come over to here and go back to my cobbled stone pattern that I like. A Dremel with sandpaper will probably be required for how scuffed it is. Oh, that's really scuffed. You're needing a Dremel. In the king and rye and the capture in the rye. Guys, now we're vaccine. Who's got a new queen? You like that. He has shift axes. And it still goes on and on and on and on. Oh, we didn't start the fire. Oh, we did ignite it, but we're trying to fight it. We didn't start the fire. There we go. There's that. Now we're gonna go with andesite. I like doing andesite second. Because with the andesite, all that I'm trying to do with the andesite with this pattern is make it so that the splotches are only 2 or 3s. So like here's a 3, and then we go over here. That's a 2. 2. Well, I'll go there. I don't want it to look too much like there's a pattern in there. I want it to feel really randomized. Then once I'm done with that, I can go boom, boom. Fill in there, 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 there. That, 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 that. There we go. See? I am the gatekeeper. What a Dell Omniplex. Look, you're going to put it... Jeez. You're put. Wait, but that's a laptop one. Isn't that, like, weaker, though? Like a laptop, like, 3060 is not as good as a desktop 3060 because it's physically smaller, so it has literally less room for computing power. Like, if you're broke and you need a laptop and a laptop's cheaper, go for the laptop. I'm trying to diss laptop gamers. But what I am trying to say is that there's no shot that you're gonna try and use that to hold like a candle to mine, you know. Oh wait, no, I don't want the cobble. This, and this. Me thinks it's gonna go into a laptop. All right. I don't want it to make it look like like there's an actual pattern going on. And then this one, because we've been using a lot of other pieces, we're gonna go like that. That does not look good. Guess this will be slabs, and then we'll do stairs here. And Redneck got proper voltage. You're not using like a used power supply, are you? So that will have different issues if you do. No, sir. Good thing. Good man. There we go. And then this will be, because it's diagonal slabs again. I ain't trying to burn my house down yet. You're like, I haven't gotten that insurance yet for it. I only got in my house insurance. That looks decent. I'm gonna put all my stuff back in this box. Grab it, and now I need to put. I don't want to put that stuff in there. So I have anything else in here? No more room. Okay. That's got no more room. That doesn't have any room. This doesn't. Egg! Yeet! Maybe there's another chicken over here. Any chickens? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna fill in those holes now and put some of this stuff away. There was like a hole over, not here. It's like right around here though. There it is. Okay, we're back. We're back. It wasn't my stream, it was my internet. Okay, my internet crashed. Why? I could not tell you why my internet just died for a second. But it did. My computer was fine, it was completely just the internet. My internet just had a hiccup. Now, I'm willing to talk trash about my internet, but not my PC. Especially when it wasn't actually my PC. It would have been funny if it was my PC, but no, it was my internet. Okay. We're back. You said you were going to do something? Are you still going to be watching stream while you're doing that thing, Mikey? Like, I'm not going to hold you captive, but, you know. I prefer your company. Okay. Fixing this whole area. Get it whole. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Get it, Leanna? Oh! I'm fixing this whole area. There was a lot of holes. And hole as in like completely, like HWHOLE. It sounds like HOLE, you know, it's a play on words. Oops. You guys didn't see that. Okay. Missy's surrounding area has now been lit. I don't like harsh corners like that. Sounds like there's zombies underground. Not my issue, not my area. Someone else can fix that later. That's right. I wanted to go put my stuff in the composter and then sleep through the night. Yippee. I'm still here, though. I might have to take both halves of the stream and then fuse them together, unfortunately. That's going to be annoying if I have to do that. But I will. Actually, it totally is going to count as 2. So I'm going to have to do that when I get to re-upload it to YouTube. Dang nabbit! First world problems. Oh, hi! I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Ooze-Iver? Oozy-Iver? River? Ooze-Iver? That doesn't sound right either, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I struggle with names. But, thanks for the follow. Much love. Greatly appreciated. I stream Monday through Friday, at a time. Exclusive to our Discord. Socials down in the description below. We are playing on the Crisis MP. This is Mystique's place, not my place. My place looks different. But Mystique's got a nice place going on over here. Her and Zaku built this house out of nothing but spruce and deep slate, and it looks pretty good. I'm working on Uzi is okay? Okay. Christ, like Jesus Christ? Last time I checked, yes, and I am the founder. So, I'd like to think so. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Which means, you know, actually right now is like the perfect time for me to do that other part of the Bible reading I have to do. Which is the short part, luckily. Right after the crash. So let's read the Psalms and Proverbs part, not the New Testament part. That comes at the end. So I've been doing like a Bible in the year where at the start of the stream I need to read the Old Testament, at the middle I read the Psalms and Proverbs, and then at the end I read the New. So I'm going to go and read the Psalms and Proverbs now, and then give me what Bible verse you want me to read, and then I'll read it. And then at the end of stream we'll read the New Testament. Psalms 3:1-8. Lord, how they have increased who trouble me. Many are they who rise up against me. Many are they who say of me, there is no help for him in God. Selah. But you, O Lord, are a shield for me, my glory, and the one who lifts my head. I cried to the Lord with my voice, and he heard me from his holy hill. Selah. I lay down and slept. I awoke, for the Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of 10,000 of people who have set themselves against me all around. Arise, O Lord, save me, O God, O my God. For you have struck all my enemies on the cheekbone. You have broken the teeth of the ungodly. Salvation belongs to me, Lord. Your blessing is upon your people. Selah. And now Proverbs 10 through 19. My son, if sin entices you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait to shed blood. Let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them alive like Sheol. And let those who go down to the pit. Like those who go down to the pit. We shall find all kinds of precious possessions. We shall fill our houses with spoils. Cast in your lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, do not walk in the way of them. Keep your foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to bloodshed. Surely in vain the nest is spread in the sight of any bird, but they lie in wait for their own blood. They lurk secretly for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. It takes away life from its owners. Sheol means the grave, or can be translated to hell. Okay. What Bible verse did you want, by the way, bro? This is the Bible verse redeem is for what Bible verse you want. So if you have like a Bible verse you wanna read, then go for it. Otherwise, I'll refund that later, bud. Uzi. Do you watch Murder Drones by chance? Ah, yeah. I don't have a Bible verse just on standby. You redeem a Bible verse, and if I like it, we add it to the daily Bible verse, which today's is Acts 15:28. For it seemed good to the Holy Spirit and to us to lay upon you no greater burden than these necessary things. I don't read much. Don't worry, you don't have to. The Bible is one of those things where I'd recommend to read it, but I will not say that you will not be saved if all you do is listen. Does that make sense? So if you only listen, you don't read, I'm not going to say you're not saved, because during the Old Testament, and even during the New Testament, they didn't have copies for every single person that have their own Bible. What they had was they had a guy that went around with the manuscripts and then would read it out to people and would pass it around the local pastors. So everyone would get a chance to read it, or each pastor would have a chance to read it out loud, but most commoners didn't actually have their own physical Bible. A little bit of Bible trivia for you. Okay, we're gonna go like that. Bam, 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 bop, and then like this. No, this is a little thin. It needs to be that wide. Nope, it needs to go wider. There we go. But if you stop by my streams, they'll do Bible in a year, which is basically I'm just gonna read it, and also you only miss the genealogy of Adam and his kids. Really, you're not really missing much so far. We haven't done anything that's too action-packed, which sometimes the Bible is pretty action-packed. Like if you read Judges specifically around what's his goober name? Samson did some crazy stuff, bro. Samson was a mad lad. Absolute carnage in flesh sometimes. It's pretty dope. Like, that dude did not care. He went sicko mode. I do have a pattern to this that I'm trying to make sure I keep... Nope, that would mess it up. Okay, so that's the pattern for this section. When you're wondering what the pattern is, it's nothing can touch except for diagonally. So things can touch as long as it's only on a diagonal axis. Otherwise, nowhere else can they touch. If you do that, then you get like this weird speckled pattern. Then once you fill it out, it looks like that road. It looks pretty nice. Ooh, you redeemed one. Okay. Oh, who texted me? Oh, okay, my brother just responded to something. Okay, so we're doing Psalms. Psalms 139 139. I also do New King James Version, so just keep that in mind. So you want 13 through 15. Okay. Typically I'd only do one, but whatever. For you informed my inward parts. You covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and I am thankful my soul knows you well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret. My skillful wrought in the lowest part of my earth. What is that? Is that wrought? Is that how you pronounce that?
Rot.
Archaic past participle of work? Of metals beaten. Yeah, well, I know that wrought. Like wrought iron. And skillfully wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Alright, bro. Dude, I just got a weird feeling in my throat. Do not tell me I'm getting sick. I will have a legendary crash out if I'm sick tomorrow for my interview. Actually, we're gonna go like, actually, yeah, we can do that. That. Bam. Pow. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. So the trick to the pattern is you gotta make sure that you don't have more than 3 of these connecting. So first, you just place down a whole bunch of these, nothing touching. Then when you do the andesite. Good night, Cole. I hope you have a great stream, my friend. I just want to pop in and have a lovely reading. All right, thanks, bro. Right, you're a bro. I know that you have like a feminine name, but I'm pretty sure you're the Viper Wolf, right? I'm sorry, but Seraphim is a feminine name to me. No regrets. Oh, I was going to tell you guys why. Yep, that's me. Okay, I was going to tell you guys why I thought I was going to get murdered. So, last night we did game night at my friend's house. And they were like, "Oh, this lady's going to be there." I was like, "Does she know?" And they go, "Yeah." I was like, "Because we know, like, her brother just randomly one day came up to me and just goes, 'Never talk to my sister again.' Just out of the blue." And I was like, I don't want to get on his bad side, essentially, especially since it seems like he already hates me for some unknown reason. And like, we talked it over. She's like, I don't know why my brother did that. I'm like, okay, thanks. Like, her brother just one day walked up to me and goes, "Never speak to my sibling again." It's like, all right, dude. So I didn't talk to her for like over a year and a half. And then out of the blue, it's like, "Hey, we're doing movie night together, or game night together." And it's like, does she know? It's like, yes, she knows. I was like, okay, because I don't know if I made her upset or something. It seemed like I didn't make her upset, but her brother just went and just basically banished me from talking to his sister. I don't even know why. I'm not attracted to her. Like, she's sweet and kind, and I should be. Okay, there's no reason for me not to be. I'm just not. I don't know. Maybe it's like I've known her for too long, so she's like a sibling or something. But that never stopped me in the past, am I right, chat? That sounds so much worse if you don't know the context. And you will never find out. Yeah, I don't think I want to put in any more of that. Just leave it like that. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. This path's starting to come together nicely. I'm also gonna at some point put little street signs along, or not streets. Well, yeah, I'll put street signs at some spots, but I'll do little light posts along the ways, so this whole place will be lit up better. And then I'll put the torches a little bit further back. I had a very good time at game night last night. I think some people were confused with my, how I behaved, but, I was very happy. I was having a great time. I was just being my typical energetic self, and some people seemed very confused. That's fine. The truth is, my name is that I read somewhere that seraphims are like angels close to God who praise him, if I may be wrong. Tried by rules. No. That's probably true. I'm just saying, like, in my mind, seraphim is, like, just a feminine name. Like, I'm not saying that you're a woman. I'm just saying, like, that's a... If I ever forget, I'm going to assume that because it just sounds like a feminine name. Because it sounds like Seraphine to me. From, like, League of Legends. There's also, like, cherubim. You know, those are, like, the weird little baby-looking ones, apparently. I don't know. I don't really study angels too much because I don't really think I'm going to ever see one, like, eye to eye. And if I do, I kind of think I'm just going to die from, like, a heart attack or something. Never really put too much thought in, like, trying to figure out what angels look like until, like, you know, I see one, and then I need to, like, do some background check to make sure what I saw was actually a proper angel and not, like, a fallen angel, but, like... I don't think I'm worth that much, honestly. I don't think, you know, I'm already ginger, okay? I don't think anyone's gonna put any more hard times on my life. Like, we made him allergic to wheat and gluten, ha ha ha. And dairy, oh, that's the icing on the cake. And he's ginger? Oh. I was having an argument with someone on Twitter about whether or not gingers were pretty or not. And I'm a hard no. Gingers are not attractive. Excuse me. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. I'm going to need some cobblestone now. Fill in this area. I don't think I'm going to need how much I just grabbed. That path is way too skinny. I need to bolster it on this side, it looks like. How does that look now? That looks like a proper path now. So then just very thin. Cherubims, yeah, I always wanted to see angels. I mean, I'm blessed with you, and you are a realistic man, but I know some people don't like it, but the way you talk has grown on me. I've grown on someone. Like a fungus. Fungal rot bacterial formation. Mold and enzymes, do, I don't care. I got a secret trick up my sleeve. Sorry, I got a Weird Al in my head. Thanks. I think the reason being is because I am very bad with tone. I've never been great with tone, and I think a lot of people get offended by the tone of which I say things, not with the actual words of what I speak. Which is infuriating. Because I've literally said the same thing, but in a nicer tone or in a different tone, and then had people not be mad at me. Or I just elaborated on it in a different way, and then the people weren't mad at me. And it's like, wow, you weren't actually mad at what I said, you were mad at how I said it. I love you too. Random citizen. Like, I'm gonna do that. But you know what? I have some work I need to do on myself, and then I'll die or something. I don't know. But not dead yet. Her brother did not show up to church to beat me up, so that's huge. At least not yet. Now, there's always the future, but I don't think he would. Also, if there's ever an opportunity to do it, it would be like a Wednesday night, because that's when I'm, like, least guarded. You know, I got some bodyguards, you know. You never know with these crazy people these days. Oops. I still don't know what I said to her brother. Said to her that made her brother freak out like that. I'm like, apparently she didn't even know. So I don't know what she said to him. But I was talking with her last night. I was like, man, I remember during, what was it? I remember one time during youth group, I was like hanging out with you and your friend. I had a crush on her. And someone said that I reminded them of a young Ed Sheeran. And then she said, that ruined Ed Sheeran for her. And then, like, the lady left. Like, the girl I was with, I was talking to, that, like, her brother threatened to, like, kill me or something, or beat me up, or just told me to never speak to her again. She just laughed. I was like, oh. I'm over here, like, talking about, like, one of my past emotional scars that makes it hard for me to like women and trust women nowadays. She's like, huh, sucks to be you. I'm like, alright. Like, yeah, it's a little funny, but man, that hurt my ego as, like, a kid and, like, growing up. Like, hey, you remind me of this famous person. That ruins that famous person for me. How dare you do that? Like, jeesh. Women were not nice to me growing up. They still aren't, but, you know. Now I just don't care as much. That's a lie. I care a lot. I'm a people pleaser by nature, which sucks. You know. 3 out of 10, don't really recommend. Excuse me. Why do I have burps all of a sudden? Nope, not there. I do want most of the road to be cobble. I think it just looks better with this pattern. Is having like cobble be the main color and then everything else is like accents. That doesn't look good. That looks decent enough. Do I have more path over here I need to do? I mean, some people don't like it, but you're just being real. I mean, kind to yourself, but sure. But be honest with how things are and how it's going to do... What? Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't see the reason in being fake. Like, I had to be fake for so many years at my old job. And it just... All that it did was bring me, like, stress, depression, made me, like, stress vomit and stuff. And it's like, why would I do that to myself again? Why would I... For the mild happiness of other people who hate me, not be myself. Like, they already hate me. It doesn't matter if I'm going to continue being myself or not. They're just haters. So why would I not continue to just be who I am? You know? Haters gonna hate. I just want to skate. And, you know, if they're going to hate no matter what, then why try to be someone who I'm not? Like, it's not going to change anything. They're still going to hate me. They're just going to verbalize it less. Does that really matter? If I know it already? That was either really wise or really somber. I'm not really sure. I'm now Zaf's sons, so that happens. Like, the Zaf family tree grows. He just adopts kids, but he won't have my stepchildren, and that makes me sad. Like, if I shoot blanks, I want him to have my stepchildren. Is that too much to ask? I'm gonna wait for that to process in you guys. I was talking last night to, like, everyone, and I just made the comment, like, you know, I'm waiting for my brother and his wife to have kids, and no matter what happens, you know, whether or not my brother's infertile or if she's infertile, I'm gonna blame my brother and say that he shoots blanks. And they were like, ah, yes, that's exactly what I want to hear at dinner. And I guess for me, like, somewhere in my mind, the phrase shooting blanks is, like, the same as saying her womb is dry. So, like, I didn't think too much about it. But yeah. Apparently, that's kind of weird. The more you know. Bum, bum, bum. Or whatever, however the tune goes. I gotta sneeze a little bit. Hey, nabbit. Stretch? How dare you make me stretch here? I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was my spine. It's a Rice Krispie treat. Unfortunately, I got every single block there, so let's move this, and let's see. What is not touching there? Andesite. There we go. Okay, have a good night, brother. I hope you have a great rest of your stream. The stream's only going to go for like another hour, probably. Like, I'm almost done with this path, and then this path is going to go this way. I'm going to make it come down this way, down here, and then I'm going to make that path stop right here. So it's going to fork, so then if, however, Misty wants to hook it up over here, she can. And if not, it goes all the way around, and it's just a little section I need to tear up. But Misty's not really building over here. If she wants to hide this, she can just build like a tree line or something. So we're going to go tough here. Gravel. We want to ideally use as much gravel on this section. And the reason being for that is because you can't make gravel slabs, so using gravel after slabs is ideal, like before and after, because you can't use it for the slabs, so you don't get like any like loss pattern. So you want to like here, and then I have cobble here, so I don't want cobble there or there, so I'll put cobble here. I can have a cobble here, and then I can't put andesite here or here, so I'll put tough, and then gravel, gravel, gravel. So the pattern, you know, stays patterny. Cobble, cobble. I don't want an andesite there because it repeats the pattern so much, so we'll go tough there, andesite. I could put a cobble there and then gravel the rest. Just like that. Here we go, 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 go. Oh. Let's torch up this ravine so we don't have like a accidental zombie spawner. Oh, it's 2 a.m. for you? Yeah, it's not even midnight for me. You must be the other coast gang. There we go. We don't like sand in our stilettos. Whoa, whoa. That's the ghost I'm on. But no one comes close to the Golden Coast. So won't you party with us? Sorry, but that's my national anthem of white girls. It's the white girl national anthem of this state. Whoa. Take care of yourself, Cole. I hope to see you soon. And thank you. You are a good man and a realistic man, but good all the same. I don't know why you specified those as like separate things. A good, realistic man. You want to know what's really realistic and kind of sad? My mother's given up on children. Or grandchildren. Not children. Not us children. She's given up on grandchildren from her children, but not children. Like, geez, Mom. Like, I was giving up hope too, but you saying you've also given up hope really did not help. We're gonna replace this section too. This whole section is gonna get redone. It's gonna be slightly. It's gonna be resloped. So really, I just need to go to here. Yeah, I can do that. And then all of this over here is gonna be kind of redone. So let's just redo that kind of right now, I think. Because I did this and I don't really like the stairs. I think I'd much rather go with slabs. But if I'm going to go with slabs, I need to make this a slightly less sharp gradient. Like, it's got to be less steep. Not sharp, steep. It's got to be a shallower slope. I got plenty of room to do it, so we're going to do that right now. So this part right here is kind of fine, and then this needs to all go back one block. Oops. This needs to go back 2. We're just going to go. Boop. Like that. Okay, so now we got my eyes itching. 1, 2, diagonal, 1, 2, diagonal. And then we got a 1, 2, diagonal. There we go. Then, is that 2? No, that's still a 1 block diagonal, so I need to go 1 further back. That's my 1, 2. One, 2. Perfect. Now this is the less steep gradient that I will be working with. It'll go up and that way. And then here, I actually will have stairs, I think. I'll put a stair there. You know what? I actually have enough. I can do this lower section a little bit. I don't want to do this. So we'll have slabs here. Full block here, here, here. Slab, slab. Okay, let's just put the torches down and then I'll come back to this section in a moment. I need my slabs. The slabs help me plan things out so much better when I do work like that. So let's go down here. Let's put my andesite away, my tuff away, my gravel away, my cobble. I do not have a lot of cobble left. My 1 golden carrot. My last carrot. Yeah, that looks fine. And now, boop, boop, boop. This is the problem with diagonal slopes. It's really tricky to get it just right. That's because this is supposed to be pushed back further. There we go. Actually, that one's not needed. So go up, 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 and then here I'm going to need another line of slabs like this. And they're going to go up, and then these will be stairs. So now I need to put all of this away. I don't need that. I'm going to grab one. Press that back. I'm going to go bam, pow. Just like that. How much cobble do I have left? 6. Oh, fortune favors the best, or something. There we go. Trying to prevent any mob spawns down here because, dude, mobs underground, just hearing them all the time is the most frustrating thing in Minecraft. Dang it, Abbott. That scared me so bad. A little psst. I was like, yeah, I'm dead. Actually, we're the one on the drown head, so that's huge. Okay, cobble needs to be placed down next. I'll go like that, and now from here, you can't put it there. Can, totally can. The can. Let's put in this. It's gotta be gravel. I'm gonna have gravel here too. Actually, no, I'll put gravel there, and I'll split those two. It's right there. Just gravel. Andesite. There we go. In my mind, it made more sense to do it like that. So just accept that. That's how I'm doing the pattern. So andesite can't go there, so it has to go here, and then tough shouldn't go there, so it should go here. And then this will be gravel. Come on, gravel. I can put gravel there, gravel there. No, I want to go gravel, tough, gravel, tough. There we go. Well, that's funny. That wasn't even intentional how that panned out. Look at that. It's kind of slow at first, but then once you start getting more and more placed down, it just kind of like takes off. Okay. I'm pretty happy with how this is shaping up. Like, now we have a path that goes all the way around, so that's pretty cool. Let me check my inventory. Let me make sure I have this organized properly. Bam, 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 bam. Take that. I need to empty out my inventory of the leaf litter and stuff, and then we can head back to my base. And I need... Where did I leave my horse? I left my horse at Jason's place, that's right. So I need to definitely swing by Jason's to pick up my horse. Now, because this box is only for the stuff related to that project. So I need to make sure that I restock it. It's supposed to be like that, 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 that. 2 stacks of cobble, 2 stacks of andesite, and 2 stacks of tub. More stacks of cobble like that, and then that. That looks about right. I actually don't care about arrows. I have infinity. I'll place my last torch right there because that's pretty dark. But yeah, look. This whole area has been lit up with a whole bunch of torches. Let's see how many torches have I placed. Statistics, items, used. Torches, I've placed 14,000. I'm going to estimate it's probably a little under 14 that I've used. But, whatever. I've crafted a lot, too. I've probably broken close to 1,000 torches and replaced them. That's probably the high-end estimate. Do I have any stone on me? I don't. Just the 3. Just not enough to finish this section. Here's my horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes just like raisins. Actually, since I'm here, we're going to do it now. Yay! He flies at the speedest hound. They try to catch a hedgehog around. Send it to a new location without an explanation. Do 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 do. No time for relaxation. No way, no way. Just go 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 go. Meow meow. Do 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 do. I know where I'm going with this. Wait, Laurie's on? I didn't even check. Noni? Omae wo yo no sundoru? Noni? Someone gets that reference. We're cruising for a bruising. Like, you can't tell me that all of this doesn't make the world feel more lived in. At some point, this path that goes over to here, that ends at my house, I'm going to show you. So this path is probably actually, what I'm probably going to do is I have one of two things. I'm going to do both. One path's going to go up that way, and then I think this one, what I'm going to do is it's going to go this way. It goes over to here. And then it might break off and go straight this way, which if I were to do it, it would probably break off more over here. I'll probably make it go through like this little gully. And then we go over here. And then I wanted to zigzag up the mountain. But I'll probably just do the other one over there. And then it's going to hook up to Fenrir's place and Mia, even though they both Mia's quit and I don't know where Fenrir is. But I don't think he's quit. I think he's just on a super long hiatus. This box goes over here, so I know to refill it. And then this. That one's full. Just doing a little bit of organization. Here we go. And then we're going up the ladder. There's that. This. That. And now I need to make sure that I have a couple torches left over, so we're going to grab 12 sounds good. I don't even know why I looked over that. And now we're going to go back to the church. Who texted me? He texted me a while ago. Man, that makes me feel bad. Look at our chat. You guys are still quiet. Oh, she's AFK now. That makes more sense. You know what? We'll do Into the Garden this time. What is this book? Okay. Go right here. This will be the angle we use for today's reading. For the last little bit. We're going to finish off tonight's stream with Matthew's 3:7 to 4:11. But when he, John the Baptist, saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees coming up to his baptism, he said to them, "Blood of vipers, who warned you to flee from the wrath to come? Therefore bear fruit worthy of repentance, and do not think to say to yourselves, we have Abraham as our father, for I say to you that God is able to rise up children to Abraham from these stones. And even now the axe is laid in the root of the tree. Therefore every tree which does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. I indeed baptize you with the water unto repentance, but he who is coming after me is mightier than I, whose sandals I am not worthy to carry. He will baptize you with the Holy Spirit of fire. His winnowing fan is his hand. He will thoroughly clean out his threshing floor and gather his wheat into the barn, but he will burn up the chaff and unquenchable fire." Then Jesus came from Galilee to John at the Jordan to be baptized by him. And John tried to prevent him, saying, "I need to be baptized by you, and are you coming to me?" But Jesus answered and said to him, "Permit it to be so now, for thus it is fitting for us to be fulfilled all righteousness." And he allowed him.
When he had been baptized, Jesus came up immediately from the water, and behold, the heavens were opened to him, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and alighting upon him. And suddenly a voice came from the heavens, saying, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." Chapter 4. Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, afterwards he was hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, "If you are the Son of God, command that these stones become bread." But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him up into the holy city, set him on the pinnacle of the temple, and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge over you, and in their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone." Jesus said to him, "It is written again that you shall not tempt the Lord your God." Again the devil took him up on an exceedingly high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. He said to him, "All these things I give to you if you will just fall down and worship me." Then Jesus said to him, "Away with you, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only you shall serve." Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered to him. Thank you, Mike's the Pick, and thank you, Uzi, for the follows. Much love, greatly appreciated. Thank you, Seraphim, Mikey, Uzi, and UFA or Elsbeth, and Golden Sunrose for the follows and conversations in the Twitch chat. Much love, greatly appreciated. I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. PST. !Shark Discord, social and below. And I hope to see you guys again soon. If I don't, I hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, good night. Goodbye. Love you all. And yeah, that's it.